Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another anime review. This time, we are going to look at Oregairu, also known as My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. Now, you might be thinking, rom-com? This sounds boring, unless you are one of those cultured people who actually likes rom-com animes, which, if that's the case, good for you. But if you're not, you'll still enjoy the anime. Why? Because it's not really a rom-com. In fact, it makes fun of rom-coms. So, let me just lay out the basic premise for you. Edgy teenager uh, who hates life and has had a pretty crap one. I know, already sounds relatable, right? And he writes this really cynical essay, and as punishment, his teacher's like, okay, you want to be like that, then you're forced to join this club. It's called the Service Club. And basically, what he has to do is, along with the leader, Yukino, um, he has to help out people who come to him for help. And there's also this other club member named Yui, which you meet literally in the same episode. She joins very early on. But yeah, and so your main characters are Hikigaya, the edgy teen, Yukino, the Ice Queen, as he calls her, which I'm sure you can understand. I'm sure we all know that term by now. And Yui, who's like the airhead cutesy girl. So those are your three main characters. That's a basic plot. Now, it doesn't sound too interesting. The plot itself isn't what makes the anime interesting, because it's what's underneath the surface. Oregairu is all about the characters and their struggles. For example, Hikigaya is a very cynical, he thinks everyone's an idiot, he thinks, he knows the right way, and everyone else is blindly enjoying youth and being stupid and whatever. He's your typical stereotypical edgy teenager, cynical as hell. I'm sure we can all relate to that. We might not have been exactly like Hikaya, but, we had like a phase that was similar, you know? But there's a little bit of a difference with him. He sacrifices himself, despite distancing himself from everyone. He sacrifices himself to save others, and he won't admit it, but he does. And, he's just very self deprecating, and he almost takes pride in his loneliness. Well, he does. He prides himself as being a loner, and he seems to like it, but there are some points where it shows he really doesn't want to be like that. And he wants a change in his life. But he's too scared to admit it. He's too scared to do anything about it. Because he's lost people in the past. He's been abandoned many times. I'm sure a lot of people now can definitely relate to him. And he is designed to be a relatable character. It's like almost an internet meme now, like, oh, I relate to Hikigaya Hachiman, And I'm sure a lot of people do. And I think that's the genius of the writer. But, the other characters have their own problems. I'm not going to go into that because, I don't want to spoil it for you. So, yeah. And it's not even like the three main characters that are interesting. There's a bunch of interesting side characters. From Hayama to Ebina to Haruno. Haruno's a really interesting character, despite her being kind of a pessimist. She's pretty interesting. But I can't do Oregairu justice by just telling you about it. You need to watch it yourself. There are 3 seasons. The first season isn't really the best, but it sets the stage for everything. So it's worth a watch. And honestly, once you watch season 1 or season 2 and 3, season 1 will feel a lot better. But season 2 is where it really shines, and season 3 is equally as good. Season 1, the art style isn't as good either, but trust me, it gets a lot better in season 2 and 3. It's like they just had like they A, changed studios, and B, changed a lot of their staff when they moved from season 1 to season 2. So, yeah, no. Season 2, if you're going through season 1 and you're like, I don't know about this, stick around, watch season 2 and 3. You have to watch all of it to enjoy it fully. Or at least watch all of season 2. But then if you've watched all of season 2, there's no way you can't just watch season 3, right? But Oregairu has always been my favorite anime. It is the second anime I ever watched. And it really has just changed my life. Now, I don't really know exactly how to put it into words, but God, that anime has saved my life. Back when I was really, really, really in the dumps, really super depressed, to the point where I wanted to, for lack of better words, commit death. I watched that anime in February of 2019. Or no, February of 2020, sorry. And holy crap, it had changed everything. I got such a great appreciation for that anime and anime in general. I do not think I would have ever become a weeb if I did not watch Oregairu, man. If I didn't watch Oregairu, I would never have become a weeb. I would never have been binge watching anime all year long. Like, anime has just changed my life so much. And no, it sounds like the most loser thing to say ever, but I don't care. It has gotten me through my toughest times, my darkest hours, my moments of pure loneliness and sadness, my moments where I didn't want to exist anymore. It has gotten me through all of that, and nothing has gotten me through it more than Oregairu. It really has changed my life. Especially, and I remember once I was so excited for season 3. It got delayed to like a few months because of COVID, but God, when it came out, oh my gosh, I loved it. I was so excited for the finale. I was just, it was, and like the actual ending was better than anything I could have ever thought of. I've never had a more satisfying ending to an anime, ever. Oregairu is, in my opinion, the best anime. Now, I know there are a lot of anime that are objectively better than it, but I can't see a single problem with Oregairu. I've never enjoyed an anime as much as Oregairu, and an anime has never meant as much to me emotionally and personally as Oregairu. I could go on talking about how great Oregairu is for days on end. I am really, really in love with this anime, and I encourage anyone and everyone to check it out if you're an anime fan or not. All ages as well. Anyone. Because, good God, it is so good. And it will give you it's a great experience to watch it. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. The music is great, especially and the openings are really good too, but the ED for the last season, there's a specific version that plays at the end of the second to last episode, and oh my God, it gets me emotional every single time, man. In fact, I'm gonna play it right now while I'm just ending off the video. So, this is if there's anything I'm gonna recommend to you, it's Oregairu. There are a bunch of other good anime out there. Gakugurashi is amazing. If you're looking for like I don't know what to consider Gakugurashi, but you'll be theorizing about it a lot. I'll say that. It's like Vengeance, there's a lot of mystery, so if you like that kind of stuff, Gakugurashi. I don't mean a lot of mystery as in like You'll see what I mean. I can't tell you anything about it, but because otherwise it'll spoil it. But just give it a chance and you'll like it. Another good anime, if you like more gory stuff and like more like fantasy and stuff or action. Goblin Slayer is a good one. That's a really good anime. It was the first anime I ever watched, actually. So it's a great anime. It's also pretty funny. I won't say any more because I don't want to like not be able to do any more anime reviews if I keep talking. I just know I won't do any anime reviews on those two, which is why I mentioned them. But definitely watch Oregairu. It is beautiful in every way. It has made my life so much better. It is probably one of the reasons I'm here today. It has inspired me to just live my life in a way that's satisfying, in a way that's genuine, in a way that's good for not just myself but for everyone. And it's just really, I will be willing to say it's made me a better person. I really would be willing to say that. It's made me realize, how precious things are to me. When I was watching season 2 with Hikigaya struggling as to what's important, what he should do, how he should go about things, I was struggling there with him, man. I really was. That anime, especially with its final season, taught me what is important and what I should do. And it's an amazing experience, and I recommend it to everyone. Between the visuals, the music, the message, the characters, the everything, it is truly amazing. It will forever be my favorite anime. I don't care what anyone else says. If this shit don't make you emotional, if this shit doesn't hit deep, if this anime doesn't make you emotional and hit deep, something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you, my friend. This anime, it's just, I can't even describe it. You have to go watch it for yourself. You have to. Thank you all for watching. I will try to do another one of these videos again soon. Don't know what anime it will be, but Higurashi and Oregairu mean the most to me out of any anime, especially Oregairu. Oregairu, I'm just emotionally attached to it, and will forever be that way. But thank you for watching. I will be uploading a Minecraft video shortly. It'll just be me and Shan messing around in this little adventure map, I guess. It'll be a few parts long. But, yeah. Thank you, everyone who has supported me this year and who will support me next year. I really, really appreciate you, and I wouldn't be here without you, so thank you. Happy New Year's, everyone.